Success really comes down to mentorship. When you're coached properly and your coach and your mentor believe in who you are and what your purpose is, that is a powerful thing. My name is Tracy Turnberg, and this is my wife, Tara, and we live in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We have 3 kids. Avery is 15, Carter's 12, and Landry is 9. And all of our kids have played sports. If it wasn't for Morinda, I never would have. The time freedom to be able to coach them. I've coached Avery for several years, and I coach Carter currently, but we just started coaching with Landry.
My dad is my basketball coach. The girls on my team like my dad because he lets us play a lot of games. He doesn't really yell at us, but sometimes he can be a little bossy.
Landry, before her first basketball practice, she was a little nervous. And she's like, Mom, I just don't really like to run all that much. And I think Dad will take it easy on me, though. And I'm like, Dad doesn't take it easy on anything he does.
A few years ago, I did the Ironman triathlon in Madison, Wisconsin. It's amazing how many correlations between the race and business that I learned through that entire experience. When I started training for the Ironman, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And so I had to search out and find a coach. I had to find someone that was going to teach me what I needed to do, the order I needed to do it in. And that's one of the things I really learned through the Ironman is it all comes back down to coaching. It all comes back down to mentorship and leadership. I went to UW Eau Claire. I was going to be a school teacher, and then it wasn't for me, and I was going to be computer programming, and then I was going to go become a chiropractor. I was just lost. I didn't know what to be. And finally, Tara's uncle, Dale Maloney, invited me to say, why don't you come work with me? Because I need somebody to help with, different tasks and different things. And so I started working for him. And I just realized I didn't have the typical hours. It was the time freedom. So I finished out my degree in biology, but I never went to chiropractic college. Morinda gives you the opportunity to build an international global business from anywhere. One key to building international is relationship building, because it's not always going to be great. There's going to be challenges with any business. You have growing pains, and you want that relationship to be strong so it withstands all of that. And you do that by supporting and encouraging and coaching people through those issues. Morinda gives me the opportunity to be where I want to be, when I need to be there, and when I want to be there, and with who I want to be with. And that, to me, is freedom. Avery is our oldest, and she's really our world traveler. Because of Morinda, she's been able to tag along with some of the events that we do.
When I was in 7th grade, we skipped the first 2 weeks of school, and we went to Thailand on one of the vision retreats. And it was by far one of the coolest places I've ever been.
Carter and I are doing this kind of fun thing where we're actually traveling the U.S. We're going to try to hit every Major League Baseball park by the time he graduates high school.
These are balls from the games that me and my dad go to. Here are all my bats from the games. So far we've had 9 stadiums, and we have 21 to do before I graduate.
Morinda's just given us the opportunity to create experiences for our kids. Creating memories is so much more important than creating a closet full of clothes.
I see that some parents don't get to spend time with their kids, and I see how hard that is for some of my friends. So it's nice to see that my dad can be there for me.
Everybody inherently wants to be successful at whatever they're doing, whether it's business or basketball or school teacher, it doesn't matter, you want to be successful. And my job is to help them go as far as they can go, and then one step further. And that all comes from encouragement and coaching. And coaching is the one key factor in being successful. If it wasn't for Morinda, I never would have the freedom of schedule and time.